Did not stop my stream. Oh, I don't know what I got lost in that last stream. Somehow my stream got stopped. Oh, it's still in processing. Well, at least I got 6 minutes and 19 seconds of the last stream. I don't know what the hell I got cut off at, but somehow it got stopped. I don't know why.
You want to know the craziest fact for 2018? Craziest thing you've ever heard?
Yeah, whatever. Shut the hell up.
$100 into crypto Bitcoin, and like keep it above 100. I'd be happy right now, but I'm gonna be hopefully I increase that price. I'm hoping, you know. What's up? Hey, Colonel, whatever I pronounce your name. How you doing?
Okay. Alright, now I know where I left off at. So, yeah. Oh, hi, Pikachu, I love you. How you doing? Alright. Oh, well, backing up and running again. Hopefully it doesn't get stopped again in the middle of everything. So, yeah. Alright. I'm hoping to keep my analytics above 100 so I can get a payout every month. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah. It's like my self-employment, doing computer repair work, stuff like that, and I'm trying to get that, keep that going. I'm doing better in that department, and eventually, hopefully down the road, I can get so I can live on my own without living off the state and everything else, like everybody likes to complain about and bitch. You know. I mean, I've been out there trying to get a job, went to interviews, and no one has hired me. And it's not a lack of trying. I have tried. So, whatever you want to think it is, blah, blah, blah. So, I don't care anymore at this point with that whole situation. So, yeah. You can bite me on that whole situation, the reason why I don't have a job. So, it's not like a lack of trying. That's why I got my self-employment and my YouTube channel. That's why I'm trying to make money. So, yeah. Oh, at this point, I don't know. Yeah, I've been doing some gameplay, and hopefully that'll get something off that. I'm getting some views on it, and my video recording has gotten better on those videos. The only thing right now I'm still lacking on is an HDMI capture card. Once I get the HDMI capture card, my video recordings of video gaming will improve dramatically. Once I get that done, because basically all I'm doing is streaming from another computer to broadcast live onto the internet. That's not a very good ideal thing, but it's better than nothing right now at this point. Because right now I got to take care of other things right now, my bills and stuff first before I even consider to go buy a HDMI video capture card. Hopefully right now to get some bills taken care of first. Maybe down the line I might have a little extra cash and I can go pay out $35 for one and have it shipped here so I can get it up and going again and get that one going. So I can try to make more revenue on my YouTube channel alone. I'm trying to. So, I'm hoping I get that going soon. Ready. Yeah, but everybody's always giving me these nasty comments from. So I'm making $10 that video alone from the Section 8 video, and I'm surprised at it. And it's talking about what happened to my Section 8 and stuff like that, as I said. So yeah, on pretty much all today is boring for me as hell. So far, and I only got a couple calls. One for maybe a possible DJ gig, will never return call. And the guy just called me about a video, asking if I sell video cards, which I don't sell any unless I don't sell any really computer hardware unless I have it laying around. So that's the only time I sell computer hardware, and that's why I just recommend what places to go to get their stuff like that. Well. I don't know, but I am, as I said, I'm not here. It's like everybody's complaining I should get a job. Well, I need to get a job. I need somebody to give me a job so I can have a job. It's as simple as that. If it was that simple, it's not like I haven't tried. Like I just said, it's not like I'm trying. So, and I'm done trying to prove that point to anybody anymore. And whatever you want to think, whatever the problem is, whatever. So, if you want to believe in a fantasy world like we're just trying to live off the government, that's fine. Go ahead and be in your fantasy world. So, it's like these stupid, it's like the tax cuts that Trump has approved on. It's supposed to give more, supposed to put more jobs out there. Well, so far that I've seen, since the tax cuts has happened, that he approved on. So far, let's see, Comcast let a bunch of employees go before Christmas time, but they gave most of the current employees, some of their current employees, some bonuses. That's pretty much it. And Walmart and Sam's Club, a bunch of them are being closed up right now. So it doesn't seem like these tax cuts are really actually going to be helping get anybody jobs, apparently. And if you don't believe me, look it up. It's simple. Go to Google or whatever search engine you prefer to use. Start searching for this stuff. Because if you don't believe me, that's fine. You don't have to believe me. It's all information at your fingertips that you can go on the internet and search it for it. And go over to your more reliable source on the internet that you think you believe in. Or whatever fits to your narrative. You know, it's there. You can't say otherwise. It's not happening, and it is happening. So there's proof there. You got to look it up. It's like the coal mines are all being closed up, and Trump supposedly promised to save that. No, that's not happening either. And it's like he thinks how they keep clean coal, they wash it by hand. That doesn't work that way. Oh yeah, that's just the stupidest thing. All right, it's like, whatever. Yeah, I know you guys made the choice of who you want your president to be. That's all right, man. Fine. Everybody's got their own choice of opinions. Well, if you want to see this country go further down the drain, go right ahead. I mean, I'd prefer to have a better country like everybody else here does. But again, nobody's making it better. You're just making it worse. And all this hatred towards all the welfare people, all the Muslims, or anybody that doesn't fit their criteria for being white or whatever, being racist. Whatever, man. It's your God-given right to do that. So, but again, it's not helping us whatsoever. You're just making things worse. And there are countries you can actually go to that do that stuff. And if you want to enjoy it and see it all the time, go ahead and move to that country. The United States should not be like this whatsoever. It's the land of the free. That's how the United States started in the first place, is immigration. What do you think where all we came from in the first place? We didn't just come from just the UK. Thank you. Yeah, so that's how America was founded. So, If you believe, it's all believe in America, and it's like the Constitution. And it's like everybody wants to dismantle. A lot of people want to dismantle the Constitution. You know, that Constitution protects us from a lot of stuff. It's like when you're complaining about what's political correctness. And like people are complaining because they're being offended by it because we celebrate holidays or the flag, the American flag, whatever. People are so offended by it. Guess what? Nobody is stopping you from do a Pledge of Allegiance or the flag, or have the flag hanging somewhere on your porch or whatever. You know, nobody, or what religion you believe in. It's all. That's why we have the Constitution. You know, that Constitution is supposed to protect us. Go ahead and celebrate that. You know, I mean, there's nobody stopping you but yourself. At all. You know, that's the only person that's stopping you is yourself. Don't forget the political correctness is what you believe in. So, that's why we have the Constitution. But again, if a lot of people want to dismantle the Constitution, then they're going to have whoever insane person maybe, or the sane person, depends on their view of life and how it should be. That's why we have the Constitution to prevent that from happening. So we have our own opinion and our right to freedom. So. Oh. Well. It's like a lot of people don't really know what the Constitution is anymore. They don't know what it stands for or what it means. I mean, it's not even being hardly taught in school anymore. You ever wonder why? They're trying to eliminate it. A lot of the problems that we need to start is our education for everybody. I mean, my education isn't the greatest. I didn't graduate, of course. But again, it's because of a lot of issues I have. And a lot of problems. So. Excuse me. But yeah, it needs to start. We want to change this. We got to change our education. People need to get taught things what they should have been taught about the freedom, the Constitution, stuff like that. And if you don't like it, if you're offended by it, don't go to it. Don't do it. But that's your problem, not mine. All right. I really don't know much more to talk about here at this point. Just a lame life of mine I have. I don't know what to do. I mean, all I can do is get on and play some games here and do some live feed on it again. That's all I can pretty much do. I don't know what else to say or talk about. I just came in and basically talking about how my money and income coming in from YouTube itself. And it's like, I'm making money at least, you know. I wish it was that simple for people now, like it was before when I started on here. And now they got it so it's hard for people to even get a YouTube channel going. You got to have at least 10,000 lifetime views just to make any money off here. So, I mean, my other YouTube channels that I have currently made are not making no more money anymore because of that reason. Because I haven't really worked on those YouTube channels alone. I haven't done nothing to them or added to them. Again, I've been focusing on this channel alone. That's what I've been trying to do. This is where I'm making my money off, is this channel. So, if it was the stupid 10,000 view crap, I would be making money off the other channels. But again, there we go again. Of the freaking how YouTube is becoming conservative of this crap. So, because they don't like what's saying or shown on YouTube. That's what YouTube was, how YouTube started in the first place. So, and how they got so big. Yeah, I like to see back when the advertiser were complaining about the video or was shown in the videos or talk about what views and stuff back in the day. Would they consider YouTube ever at the time? Unless you start working, get a job, and making more money than usual, it's not really. That's the thing. It goes by your income. the food stamps here. There's no end to it, nothing. Unless you keep your information up to date with the Department of Human Services, your caseworker. Yeah, it depends all on your income and how much you get. So I'm already getting the max amount for my individual single self, $192, which it should have been like $200 something, but they dropped it ever since the last when we had that major government shutdown years ago with Obama, due to the Affordable Care Act crap. So because our government was shut down for 2 weeks, they had to catch up on that because then they had to drop people's food stamps because of that. Because the government was shut down for that so long period of time. Our food stamps was supposed to go back up, not down. So when Donald Trump came into office, he cut again on the stuff that pays for our food stamps, and we dropped down $2 more off our food stamps. So now only getting $192. And another problem is food is going up too, on price, and it's barely hard to be able to afford food like I used to. Okay, whatever. That's your opinion. Oh yeah, I know. All right, Robert Wilbur. I have tried to get jobs, man. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, you go watch your news that fits to your narrative. I'll watch my news that fits to my narrative. Whatever you want to say. Because everybody thinks all news is fake news unless it fits to their narrative. I'm not saying all news is fake news. Everybody's got their own opinion about things, what's going on. Okay? You know, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright? And you're still a good friend to me, Rubber Wilbur. Even though we got different views on stuff, it still doesn't matter. And, you know, we're still good friends on here and stuff. So I don't care what your views are on that. So whatever, that's your opinion, and just ask you to respect my opinion. If he wants to, that's up to him. You can do it through, if he wants to do it through Facebook, or if he wants to do it through, it's up to him. Unless he's too shy to show his face on Facebook. Or on here. But yeah, but I still respect it. It doesn't matter. That's his opinion. That's his view. Way things on his side, on his narrative. So it's like that's what's our right. That's part of the Constitution. So that's the way it is. About $400 a month. That's how much I pay. Oh, well, Jesus Christ, my shirt lets a freaking roll up on me. Maybe too much of that taco salad I ate earlier. What? Oh, come on, you stupid mouse. Actually, I reported to my caseworker and to inform you, me, honey love. I report every bit of my income to my caseworker. Even my YouTube money. It's all included of how much I make a month. That's part of my business. They know I'm self-employed. So, go ahead. You can report all you want. They already know. Report something they already know. It's all reported. And I still make and I still meet the criteria for my maximum amount of food stamps. So, I report every bit of my income to them. So, I'm not trying to hide it whatsoever. I give you my caseworker's phone number right now if you want. If you want to call her up and tell her. Yeah, yeah. Pretty much. He's paying his bills. He was in a desperate need, and he was on the verge of losing their water was cut off. The electric was the next thing to be cut off. They were on the verge of losing everything before I moved in here. And I was a big help when I moved in. It helped them catch up on their bills. So that's why they called me up. I put a posting on Craigslist looking for a place to live and said what I could afford, and that was it. They gave me a call. I was a big help to them. I helped them out, and I still help them out today as much as I can. You know. See, I'm trying to get myself back in the mood of doing this stuff again on YouTube. The live chat, the live feed videos. I've been trying to get myself back into the groove of things again. I went through a period of crap, and I'm trying to get myself out of it. You know, I'm trying to get into a better mood. So I don't have to be the whiny crybaby all the time on YouTube anymore. I just want to. It's like that's all I want to do. I just want to be something to enjoy on YouTube, and not complain about things. You know, that's why I've been trying to figure out what to talk about now. And it's like people are yelling at me about my living off taxpayers' money all the time. Well, I just get on here to see what show what I'm trying to do, trying to make an effort again. But I have no reason to prove otherwise. I don't need to really be on here to prove it. So they're going to believe what they're going to believe, regardless of the situation. And then it's hard to change somebody's mind. It's already made up. So they think a very small view of people on welfare. They'd rather see a person die of starvation, not able to get a job, even though they have disabilities that prevent them from getting work like normal people do. They don't care. They just don't want to. They want to bitch about their taxpayers' money and where it's being spent. I mean, I understand when you want to know where your money's going to, but again, you're bitching at the wrong people about this whole situation. You need to go talk to your governor or whoever, your state representatives. And he's like, hey, you know, if this was a big issue, they would have done something about it a long time ago. You know, they haven't done nothing about it because a lot of it's not what they think it is. I mean, there are people out there, they do abuse the system, but it's probably a very small percentage who abuse the system. You know, I'm not trying to abuse the system. I report every bit of my income to my caseworker. It's like I said, it's like you said, you shouldn't put that out on YouTube. Like, I have no reason to hide it because my caseworker knows all my income already. So I'm no reason to hide it whatsoever. I did that like years ago. I kept the income, was worried about my food stamps being cut, which, come to find out, I was still under the threshold anyways. So my food stamps weren't cut whatsoever. So, There's no reason why to hide it anymore. You know, I was worried about that a long time ago. You know, but I'm not anymore. The reason why that prompted that was somebody talked to somebody they shouldn't talk to, and then I had to open up on it. So I was kind of caught red-handed, but I worked myself out of it. But again, I wasn't making enough to even be concerned of. So. Yeah. And I know Robert Wilbur wants me to talk about my mom a lot. It's like, really, I love my mom. You know, she tries. You know, she does try to make an effort sometimes. But I'm not going to talk bad about her at all. You know, she's my mother. She's the only person that's been there for me most of the time anyways. For certain things. You know. I have other friends that have been there for me too, but again, most of the majority of it was from her. A lot of it, she's been there for me. So, thank you. I'm just running out of things to talk about at this moment right now. And I was like, I'm just blurting out without them coming out of my head. So I don't know. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just wish I don't want to be a whiny baby all the time, and that's what I'm trying to avoid here. You know, complain about stuff. I'm trying my best I can. You know, I was like, I don't know. That's a beautiful day out, sun's shining. Wish the snow would go away. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have anything really interested to show cooking wise. I mean, I try my best. She was before the bullcrap happened on the videos. I mean, we were great neighbors. That's all I can tell you. Up to that point about the thermostat is when everything went out the window. And she just started going off. Because over the damn thermostat. That's what you see is nothing. That's all the horror stories I can tell you of her. Other than that, you already saw them on video. There's not much more to talk about her. I haven't seen her since I moved out of there. So, I mean, she was a pretty nice person at one time to me and everything else. I mean, she calls me up once in a while, asks a question about like food pantries or something like that. But she does call me. She had called me a couple times since I've been moved out of there. So, nothing to be bad and nothing mean about it at all. Like it was nothing. Like nothing happened. So. Mince meat. Huh. Okay. I don't know what you mean about minced meat, but okay. I don't know what video you're talking about, but yeah. I know it was doing the ribs and sauerkraut. I mean, I try to put dishes that my mom taught me how to make. You know, I mean, there's not very much I could put more on there. I mean, I was planning to do a potato soup video one time, but that didn't. My camera was messing up all the time, so I just dropped it. You know, one day I might try to attempt to make a potato soup, how to make potato soup video on that. I make an awesome potato soup. Ugh. So. Yeah, okay. Unless you're talking about the meatball one. Yeah, I made that. That was when I was making a spaghetti video. How to make spaghetti. I had thought about making how the proper way to make ramen noodles. Thought about doing that. Let's see how many hits I get on that one. You know. Bacon. Oh, well, when I first started working, I learned how to cook when I started my first job. Is where I learned all my cooking at. Because my very first job, paying job, was a line cook at Big Boy in Hillsdale. That was my very first job. So yeah, and that's where I did learn how most of my cooking from. Cooking with Scott. I mean, if I had more dishes to actually show besides I only know the other one is potato soup. I mean, I could make that. One time I did my first attempt to make barbacoa, and it came out pretty damn good. I just found a recipe online and I made barbacoa. And if you don't know what barbacoa is, it's basically a brisket, a beef brisket, basically made to be for taco meat. Instead of using your typical hamburger for your taco meat, that's what they use at that place over down where I eat at when I showed that burrito video, Chilongos. That's what I made that. That's what that burrito had in it. It was barbacoa, and I loved it. And I was like, well, I'm gonna attempt to make the stuff myself. And it came out pretty good, but it was very expensive to make. I'll put it that way. Buying the brisket alone was like 20-something bucks. And I'm like, gosh. And especially had to buy all the seasonings and all the stuff I needed to buy to put into it. I was like, well, the next time I'm going to make sure I need to have the money to actually do it. You know, it was a pretty expensive dish to make. It wasn't cheap. It's like a lot of things right now. It's like it's hurting. It's like our food stamps is supposed to go up, not down. I was like, as I said, when I went shopping at Walmart, I couldn't get everything I needed to get for to last me through the month. Only have $10 left on my food stamp card left after I just done shopping there. And I pretty much used up all majority of my food stamps. Now I'm gonna have to take whatever soon enough I get the extra money to. I'm going to have to go to when I go to the meat market, it's going to come out of my own pocket. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go. I mean, that said, our food stamps should be not going down, it should be going up. Because prices are going up. So, even though we need to live off our own money, it's true. But again, if you got bills to pay, it's kind of difficult, hard. What do you want to do? You got to make a choice. Do you want to be cold or starve to death? Which one are you going to do? You know, which is the choice? Freeze to death or starve to death? You know, you got to pay your bills first. So you can stay a little warm. So most of all my money I make every month is all done spent. From the cable bill and my roof. That's pretty much done spent. I'm all broke at that point. I had nothing more to spend. I had no more money. So the only two bills I have to be concerned about is my internet and place to live and have a roof over my head. I got to have my internet to keep my business going. I noticed because when I went last few times I've been shopping at Walmart. I mean, I get the normal stuff I usually get every time. And normally it does not take all my food stamps. So I know things have changed since then. So I usually try to at least have about almost $60 left over to go get meat at the meat market. because it's cheaper to get your meat at the meat market than Walmart. So now I don't have that anymore. So something's gone up. Something has changed. Because I get the typical stuff I always do every time I go shopping. Depending on the meal I buy. I usually get like 2 or 3 specialty meals I cook that month. That's the only thing that's usually different every time. Because sometimes it depends on what I want to put. If I want to make chili, if I want to make ribs and sauerkraut, or spaghetti and stuff like that. You know, I try, or potato soup, depending on what meals I'm going to eat that month. Most of my meals is usually New York strip and some. That's it, pretty much it. That's my majority of the meal of the entire month, except for the specialty meals that I get. That's it. It all depends what I'm planning to eat that month. It all depends on. But the only thing that varies. But again, I usually get the majority of the same stuff every month. Scott's Speed Repair. Hey. Okay. Even though I worked with you guys previously before, right? Yeah. Yeah. I worked in the bottle department for you guys years ago. Okay. All right. Yep, not a problem. Yeah, I could, if you want, I could put the application online too, also, tonight. And then come in a couple days. Oh, wow. Well, that wasn't a serious phone call then. Hung up on me and was trying to have a decent conversation. Yeah, kind of figured that. Yeah. Fred Meyer, huh? If I'm not mistaken. You think I was stupid? You didn't think I didn't know who Fred Meyer was? Yeah. Good luck with that one. You might want to look up whoever called me on whoever's proposing at Fred Meyer. You might want to get your information. Take a look him up and look. It's kind of funny. He's talking me from the grave. Good luck with that one. You don't think I know about Fred Meyer? What was the first videos you watch when you go train at Myers? And Fred Meyer, I remember they were telling about how he grew up in the Depression and the reason why, and all that stuff. You know, yeah, he died pretty recently, around 2011. So I know he was dead. I didn't remember when exactly, but I knew he was dead. So it's kind of interesting. Somebody called Fred Meyer is calling me up from the grave. That's a nice long distance phone call. Think I'm gullible and stupid. I didn't think I didn't know who Fred Meyer is. I was like, I knew it wasn't serious. So, if you want to make sure you get your information correct before you try to make assumption who you're be and you're not be. So yeah, it's not, because I know Fred Meyer died. Good luck with that one. Exactly. I just saw your message, Kernel, how to pronounce your name. Yeah, I would, same thing, keep warm. So, yeah. I wish I could be specific who know what prices went up on Walmart. I mean, I went last few times. I went to Mars used to be my store to go to, actually, to do my shopping at, because they were pretty decent on prices. But ever since, again, the person who claiming to be Fred Meyer, since he passed on, things have changed at Myers, big time. So prices gone up there big time. They're trying to get they'll say, but the high-end people in the Myers now, the less of the welfare, the low-end people in there. If anybody's rode the buses to the store before ever, if you remember, their bus stop was right at the door. It's not because they changed because of the parking arrangements or because of the pharmacy thing that they put there. They moved it away as far as they can from Meijer so they can avoid the attention of the people that can't afford a car to come into Myers. That's the reason why their bus stop is like half a block away almost from the store. If you notice that. From the entrance. They're trying to get the higher end people in there and keep the riffraff out. So, and that's another reason why they increase their prices on their food there too. There's the only store I know that actually moved their bus stop from the entrance. So, yep, nice to do my shopping there all the time. Yep, now I can't afford what they have. That's very mean. Yes. Huh. Can't see all this. Oh, interesting things that people like Black Republican is saying. I hope I live. If Black Republican, if you're still here, I hope I live a healthy, long life. Even though I'm overweight, you know, I hope I live long. And hey, if anybody, wish you won't be able to see it because it didn't post up on the. If you're on my YouTube channel, you'll see it there in the chat box. I allowed it to be shown. So look at Black Republic's what he said in the chat. And he's messaging right now, basically. Yep. Are you proud of being hateful to people like me, Black Republican? Are you? Is your mama proud of you? Is your family proud of you? Are you proud of yourself? Being like that? Being hateful to people like me? Does it make you feel good? You know? Scott's Beauty Repair.
Yes, Ted Meyer. I heard you're slandering my company.
Yeah. Yeah, you're an interesting person. You're talking from the grave. You might want to get your information straight. All right, bye. Think I'm stupid? You think I'm dumb? Think I'm a retard? Think I know Fred Meyer is not dead? Same guy tried calling me back again. Trying to claim they're Fred Meyer. Well, I don't feel sorry one damn bit for you. Oh. Well, you must be very proud of yourself to make those big comments. I don't care if I hope you go broke on tax. I hope I make you broke from your tax-paying money. You're going to be paying taxes all your life, so quit complaining about it. Yeah, I'm pretty settled here. I'm pretty relaxed. Yeah, everything's going well. Besides, I mean, nothing with me at this point, with my roommate, but right now he's kind of locked. One of my roommates, he's locked up right now for a warrant. Kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm pretty settled here. Oh. Well, I don't know. I'll move that one. You know, to let you know, let's see, was it my grandfather? Well, he lost weight later on, but again, he lived almost, I think, up to in his 80s. He was overweight, pretty much, before, like, not for his past like 10 years before he died. Yep, with all my cats. So, he was overweight. My other grandfather in Alabama, I think he died maybe in his 70s, and he was overweight. You know, the only family member that I can actually remember died because of their obesity was my aunt, one of my favorite aunts. That's the only family member that I know of actually died of a weight problem. Any other family? No. They live pretty long lives so far that I know of. And what's usually even the average skinny person's lifespan usually today? Not very long. Neither. Not as long as that. So I'm hoping I can live to age 60, or actually 60, hopefully over to 70 or 80 years old. I'm hoping. Maybe longer. Maybe be immortal. Yeah, my biggest health issues is my weight is one of them, and a tumor that I have in a pituitary adenoma. Those are my major problems with me right now. Other than that, there is no other health issues that I have at this point. I don't have no diabetes, and it runs on my dad's side of the family. My diabetes, my dad's side of the family, the diabetes does run on that side of the family. So, again, I'm probably one of the lucky ones in my family that won't get diabetes. So I'm not. It's like if it happens, it happens. We are not put on a reserve to live forever. Thank you. I am 39 years old. Going to be 40 on March 10th. So that's how old I am. Is 39 years old. Born March 10th, 1978. So, 12-pound and 5-ounce baby. I wonder who those couple of those watchers I lost. I wonder why they left in the first place. Well, because I pissed them off, probably. So what? Bite me. Yeah. Oh, I've been there for about almost, I'm gonna have to probably stand here 9 more minutes and I'll call it. So, yeah. Well, I don't know. Just basically not much here going on. As I said, I've just been hopefully, and it's getting close to the end of the month. Hopefully, I get some computer jobs here. This month has been slow for me. These last couple months, been real slow. And hopefully, I hope to make this up pretty soon. Well, what the hell? Kitty, 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 kitties. Little ones. So, yeah. That's what's pretty much going on in my life. I don't know, man. All I do is right now I'm just sitting relaxing and I don't know what to do at this point. Yeah, it is. And I'm not even getting Social Security here. And then I've tried for it. And I went for 3 appeals and I gave up on it. So. The only thing I'm living off the state with right now is just food stamps and insurance. That's all I'm living on right now. And plus my self-employment. I don't know who this may be. Another anonymous call. Scott's Computer Repair.
You know your roommates don't like you. They say you smell really bad. They hate you and your lady slob.
Do you know even know my roommate's name is? Wow. You know that voice sounds very familiar. Oh. Yeah, and I bet you don't even know what my roommate's name is. I know you're watching me. So, I know you don't even know who my roommates are. You don't even know their names. You don't even know where I live. So, well, I don't live in the UK. I don't know how their system works for food stamps there, so I really can help you. I know they got, everything was different there, so. Yeah, I knew you weren't Fred Myers. You might want to look up your information next time, because I knew exactly Fred Myers would be calling me personally on the phone. It'd be the stupidest thing ever. And plus, you should have got your information correctly, and you should have known he was dead. So, I knew he was dead before I even looked it up. So I know I keep track of my places I worked at. It's history. So get your history of things correct. The smartest person would have made sure he would have been alive. Because apparently your intelligence ain't the greatest in the world, whoever you are in the phone. I'm just amazed you know how to pick up a phone and dial it in the first place. You can join your buddy's your buddy Trump also at the same time in that department. Well, it's 4:39 p.m. my time. There's another message. Who's this? Oh. Wow. It's filtering a lot of swear words out. Well, I don't know. Not much more to talk about at this point. Unless somebody wants to keep on calling me. I don't know. Not much more to talk about at this point. Hopefully I'll have some more to talk about later next time. I might just get on and play some games. I have no more taxpayers' money to spend, but except for $10. Other than that, that's it. Oh, I took pictures. My phone is taking pictures. Alrighty. I guess I'm gonna call this. I think y'all were watching. I'll talk about my life. Well, what to talk about? I mean, I know you probably just come on here. I mean, most of my videos I talked a lot about my life. I mean, I hate to go and have you search through it, but again, I mean, my life's been kind of lame and been picked on in my life since in high school, and people ridiculed me and freaking all that crap because of my weight and stuff. So they don't know anything about me again, and I have no reason to prove otherwise. I mean, I do got a video that says that the reason you should watch, if anybody's interested, should watch it. If you want to know more of the reason why I'm overweight and other issues, watch the reason why I'm fat and lazy video. You can get a lot of information from that video itself and what my problems are. And that'll explain a whole in detail and a lot better than I can right now. Just ramble. I don't know. I don't even know. It sounded freaking boring. I don't know what to really talk about much more right now. And it's like I said, I don't want to sit here and whine and cry about stupid shit. You know, all I want to do is have a decent life and do what I can to keep living. You know, it's like when the guy who just called, talking about smelling and stuff like that. You know, It's like, well, personally, you don't know how I smell at all. You've never been around me in the first place. You don't know what I smell like right now, period. So, I mean, I was at like the well, what was it? It was midnight, and on the 15th midnight when I go do my grocery shopping. I mean, let's say I was going through one of the aisles, and it's like before I before I got to the next aisle, before it's just actually I kind of farted, you know. Oops. It must have lingered on with me from that point forward for a bit of time. And I was like going this next aisle. This guy, this black guy, I don't know who he was, started covering his nose when he went by me and stuff. I was like, wow. He couldn't make it less obvious than anything else. He's like covers his face like this and everything else. Thought it was, and he had no idea where it was actually coming from because I didn't see him until I saw him in that aisle. So, and I was like, well, okay. And he's probably smelled my fart. I was like, okay, that's fine. But he still made it more obvious from when he just started walking the other way. And at the end of the aisle, he decided to just sit there and wait until I got done the aisle. And I told him, I was like, can I? And it's like he was still making it so obvious what he was trying to do. I was like, can you be more? I told him, can you be more obvious? You know? Yeah, that's stupid. He thinks I smell like that all the time. You know, I was like, it happens. You fart, you can't help it. So, I was trying to do a video on the when I was going to check out. Instead of showing you that one video showing me eat junk food, like the pork rinds and punchkis, I was trying to do a whole video of me going through the checkout line, showing you what I bought on my food stamps. And I thought my phone was recording, which it wasn't. I was all pissed. I was like, damn it. So. Oh well. That's all I was trying to do. So I kept on seeing more nasty comments made towards me on there, so I decided to make that one video of me eating that stuff in front of them. Just not to piss the ones off that are there and they understand the situation and the taxpayers. Wasn't trying to tend to piss every taxpayer off. Well, that was not my intention. The intention was the people who were making those nasty comments, for them, not for all the taxpayers. It was just for those people, because I was just getting, it was like seeking to see the entire their comments. I was just wanting to piss them off. Is that pork scratchings? What the heck? I don't know what you mean. They're pork skin. Well, actually, they're like cracklings. They're the harder part of the pork. They're harder pork skins. Oh. But that was the whole point of that video. It wasn't to piss every taxpayer off. It was just the ones that they were making the nasty comments on my freaking video. But even though they're helping me out, supporting my living anyways, being on it, watching that video and making a revenue off it. Now I'm making $10 off that video alone. I was like, wow, damn. You know, what more can I? How much more can I do with that? So. Yeah. Well, actually, I still got the package here. So. Those things. No, I don't buy junk food. I don't. I just buy a few things to snack on, not too much, and that's all. And after that, I don't buy any more of that. That's it. That's that one time. That's when I have it. I don't go to a corner store, go buy chips, pop all the time. I don't do all that. And basically, the pop I drink is not even actual pop. It's this. This is basically carbonated water. This is all this is. It's not pop. It's carbonated water. Just to let you know, I'm supposed to inform you guys, this is all this is. If you don't believe me, you can go take a carbonated water bottle that you normally buy from the store. It looks like it's clear. It's not, don't say Mountain Dew or anything. And it's just plain carbonated water. Go ahead and look at the calories part of it and compare it to both of them. You'll see it's the exact same thing. This is just much cheaper than that carbonated water bottle. A lot cheaper. The only difference is it's got about a 2% sodium. That's the only difference on both the comparison to those. And they use the same stuff like aspartame, the exact same stuff on both accounts. So they're no different whatsoever besides sodium. So it's still carbonated water. I prefer to drink carbonated water because of the taste. I don't like just plain water. So yeah. When I first went to when I started talking to a diet, I thought, like everybody else, I thought it was because of some bullshit, whatever, causing problems. Depending on the person, it does affect people depending on the person themselves. It affects them differently. Like me, I don't have none of the symptoms, which is not affecting me like some people do. Like it's like one of the symptoms are when you drink too much aspartame is headaches, which I don't have, and I don't have any of those symptoms. So it doesn't affect me at all in a bad way. So that's how my dietitian explained to me. My aunt. Oh, hate those things. Stupid. So yeah, and I've been drinking Diet Mountain Dew, and it's like only pay. Well, actually, for the last batch of 10, I had used my food stamp card, so the taxpayers paid. So let me correct that. So yeah, normally I buy it out of my own pocket. Normally, usually do. At the time, I didn't have the money to pay for it in my own pocket. I had to get cat food, cat litter, and stuff like that. I had to support my cats too. You know, I got to get stuff like that and anything other I can't buy on food stamps. So, and plus to get back home, I had to pay for a cab there and back every time I go to the store. That's late at night. The reason why I go late at night is because most of the time I'm out of food of any sorts to really eat. So, and when I get my food stamps, and I'd rather not go to a party store, which is not very many here in an option in my area. There's a couple of places, and they don't have very much in their stores, and I'd be paying a lot more than I should. So I'd rather pay for a cab to go to Walmart, do my grocery shopping, get what I need, and come home. That's the reason why I go that so late. So I'd rather, do you want me to go pay double at a party store, or do you want to go pay lesser than that at a regular store? You know, and get my stuff. But yeah. But normally when I get stuff like that to pop, I normally usually get it out of my own pocket. I don't get it on my food stamp card. I know you guys complain about the one thing is because of the 10-cent deposit. Well, years ago, I remember the last time I knew they did it before where you had to pay the 10 cents by itself off out of your own pocket. I guess they changed it at some point. I guess it was more difficult to do two separate things to do that. And they just made it all to be one thing. And again, it's not very much. 10 cents, you know. I got a pile of bottles in my closet, and I usually use that for sometimes for bus fare or whatever. Cafe. I don't go out buying cigarettes, alcohol, beer, and I don't do none of the nasty habit stuff whatsoever. So I have no reason to do that stuff because I don't do that stuff. So, like some people do. But not everybody does things like that, though, neither. You got to take that into consideration. Nobody is trying to be out there, not everybody is trying to be out there abusing the system. There are good reasons why people are on the system. You should take that into account. I mean, you never know. One day, even though your pride or whatever, one day it's gonna one day when it comes down to that point where your pride is going to choose one day. You're going to go hungry or your pride. Which one is it? You know, you got to think about it. Even your kid's starving, needs food. One day because you lost your job. What are you going to do then? You never know. You guys keep on complaining until these services get cut or you can't be qualified anymore for it. But you never take into account you might one day have to use them or your child needs to use them. You never know. You don't think of that stuff. It's like the Social Security stuff. People are not able to get their Social Security because bullshit, like people complaining too much. You know, not everybody has a 401k, and people are going to have to collect disability eventually. You know, or you might have to collect disability yourself when you stop and not able to work anymore, or you're retired. You should be thinking about those things in your future. Because one day when it comes to it, you're going to need it. But no. Of course not. But you don't think of that stuff. Yeah, one day when it comes to it, you're going to want it. You wish you never did it. Maybe not now. Maybe not then. But you never know. It's alright. I appreciate you standing up for me, Adam. And it doesn't matter. I appreciate you saying that, you know. But it's just basically helps me drive the reviews on my videos anyways. It helps me get money on my YouTube. So I'm not really complaining that much about those comments. You know. But it helps it get it going. You know. You know, it's like I'm trying my best out here. It's like I said, I'm trying to make money on my own. Like my YouTube channel, my self-employment. At least I am trying as I can. It ain't very much, but at least it's something. Better than nothing. So, I don't know. I've been here more long than I expected to be. I'm not losing. I've still got 3 people. Oh yeah, well, that's why they call them trolls. That's the reason. I mean, you're gonna have trolls on everything. That's what it's the thing of social media. You're gonna have to be expecting this shit anyways. You know. You know, I mean, I should be just actually expecting it myself. You know, it's gonna happen regardless. Somebody's gonna have their own opinion, and you're gonna be. They don't like the idea, but hey, you know, it happens. Without trolls, we don't have the internet, right? So. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Carp? How you doing? You know, I guess, I don't know. Right now, I guess I'm rambling. So, yeah. I might be going ahead and play some games and stuff. I don't know. I might play, I don't know. I decided yet. I could play some America's Army. I could play some War of Thunder. Or some other BS. I wish I had the money to go buy video games. I don't have any money. I love to buy, go get the new Call of Duty and go play online with some people, which I don't have the money to go buy that stuff. You know? So me, I'm stuck with the free games. Or the ones I can get and can't play online. That's basically it. I love this game. So yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have very much to like to play my Star Trek Online, but the only thing is I don't really have much to look forward on it anymore like I used to. No, I never really got into trains. You know. I've never caught interest in that stuff. I mean, my most boring game I play right now is Car Mechanic Simulator. That's the most boring game I usually play anyways. You know, it helps me keep my mind occupied when I'm bored on my mind. I mean, I could play, I got stuck on a level of Doom. The new Doom game, I stopped playing that right now. I just took a break from it. I got so frustrated with it. I got Killer Instinct. I got Injustice. Stuff like that I could play by myself, and some pinball. You know, I just downloaded Uno for the hell of it, because I like Uno. Oh. As I said, I wish I had the money to just go buy games. But I don't. I just never got into trains. As I said, the most boring game I play is Car Mechanic Simulator. And maybe once in a great blue moon, maybe The Sims itself. Well, I don't know. I never checked it out. Trains never interested me at all. I never got interested in trains whatsoever. Never been interested in them. I know I saw some videos on it. It looks good in graphics. It's great. I mean, I just never got into it. I just don't care for trains. I bet it's great in all retrospects. So, even saw a game Train Mechanic Simulator. I saw that too. I was like, whoa, interesting. They have a farm one for vehicles simulator too. Repair farming vehicles. I saw that also. Actually, I played a little bit of that before. Didn't really care for it. It's just like playing Car Mechanic Simulator. So I was like, I just took the Car Mechanic Simulator. You know, I mean, I like Car Mechanic Simulator. It's all right. It feels like you're building a model kit. It's pretty cool. And if I ever did something like that, I'd like to get. I used to do some HO racing before, and HO car racing a long time ago when I was like 16 years old. Got into that for a while. I never got into HO trains or anything like that, but I got into HO cars, slot cars. I loved that at the time. I used to go compete also. Apparently, you never played Car Mechanic Simulator, John. If you should actually, if you actually worked on cars and you played Car Mechanic Simulator, you could tell you right now the inaccuracies between the actual working on cars in that game. It is nowhere close. Maybe they got some idea, but it's not close to even becoming that. I mean, the guy who's developing the game is getting there. He's trying. He's doing a good job what he's got going on right now. I mean, yeah, but it isn't. You're not going to get the same. It's not going to be the same. Like, it's not. Because I have worked on cars before in real life, and it's nothing close to that. Yet. Yeah. You know, it's like me or somebody come up with a game developed to build and repair computers. That would be something look thrilling, right? I'd like to see a game like that, a computer tech repair game. That would be something interesting to see. You'll see how well close they get in accuracy on that thing. Installing Windows and I mean, working on computers can be really time-consuming also, depending on what you're doing. So. Yeah. Go one direction. And whatever speed you can handle around those turns, right? That'd be something to see somebody do that. When I hear somebody trying to make an attempt to make a game like that, do a computer repair, I would try to play it and see how accurate or close it could be, and like I would love to see something like that. But I don't think it would make that much money, though. The question, because it's like, you know, it's not near like that, you know. I don't know how interested people be in it. I mean, I see what games I've seen so far. It made no sense to me when they came out. YouTuber's Life. I seen that. I was like, huh? You know, I was like, okay. Did some reading on the description on that. Watched a few gameplay videos, and it's like, no. I already do that enough in real life, YouTuber life, in real life. So I'm right now. It's like it's crazy, you know. Yeah. Again, that'd be something that, depending on your people who you're trying to aim for. Yeah. Oh, I I wish they'd come out with some interesting, some new game, certain game. I wish they'd come back with some games. The last time I played Far Cry was from the first one. I haven't played any of the new ones. Because the first off, I couldn't find a good cracked version of it or anything. Couldn't get one to work. But now I might be able to. But again, I could try play the second one again or the new one. You know, it's like if I wanted to play any of the Far Cries, I played the first one, of course, and played the second one or the next one after that. But I would love to. Maybe one day I will. Pretty quiet here. Other than the shootings, it's great in this neighborhood. It's quiet. You can hear shootings, that's it. There's no fighting, no drug dealers, no shit like that going on through here. But you can hear the shootings. I'm still in the south part of Jackson, and the bad part, but it's not as bad where I'm at. You know, it's quiet here. As I said, other than the shootings, you hear. But right now, this time, I don't really hear that. Yeah. I mean, there's games I'd love to see come back out again. I mean, they did a redo of the Leisure Suit Larry first game. I'd like to see the other ones, like Leisure Suit Larry 3, 4, 5, and 6. Love to see all those again. I know they never made a 2, because I used to play that a long time ago. They never made a 2. I don't know why they skipped past 2. I don't know why. It made no sense to me. I never bothered to look it up. There's another game I used to play, like Space Quest. That was a cool game. I used to love playing that. I wish they'd come back out with that again. There's another one. What was it? Oh, yeah, they came out with it again already. It was King's Quest. And they came out with a new version of that. I liked that. It was cool. They came out with King's Quest again. I liked that. It was awesome. That was a pretty good, animated, basically good game. That's a good game. I liked it. It was adventurous, and you had to solve puzzles and stuff like that. It was good. I love to see that. Like the other Lee Shoot Larry games, the older ones. I would love to see the Space Quest game. The Space Quest game was pretty funny. I loved it. It was an old DOS game. I wish some of the like the older Star Trek games, they wish they came back with the updated version, graphic version of it. You know, like Star Trek Next Generation Unity. I wish they come back with that again. You know, I liked that. It was a badass game at the time. Wish they redo that again. Let's see, like the Star Trek 25th anniversaries and the 24th anniversary. I'd love to see those get redone. That'd be cool also. There's so many games out there I wish they'd come back out with. You know, I used to play all the time. And it's like when I saw like Wolfenstein and the new Doom and stuff like that. Well, that's cool. And I'm glad I'll be able to play those. I never gotten to Risk, but oh yeah, another ones they need to start coming out working on again. But until EA games start getting their crap together again and start paying their employees and stop the lawsuits and other crap. I mean, I'd love to see start coming back with more Command and Conquer games. The last one I played was Command and Conquer Generals. That was the last one I actually played from that series. I missed those games. I still kind of play them today, once in a while, but again, just like I lost interest. You know, I'd like to see it come back out with those type of games again. I mean, I'm glad I'm seeing Microsoft coming back out with Age of Empires. I haven't played the new Age of Empires yet, but I might check it out one day. Who knows? I like that one. Yeah, I mean, I like those type of games too. Those overhead strategy games. I love those overhead strategy games. I miss those overhead strategy games. I used to play them all the time. So yeah. You know, I mean, before they did the World of Warcraft, the Warcraft series, before they did the World of Warcraft, there was the overhead strategy game. I used to play those all the time also. But again, World of Warcraft took over, and again, that became very popular, you know. Anything that I'd love to see come out again, like those games. I miss those type of games. I mean, I'd like to see the new improvements that come out today in today's gaming technology. I mean, that's like I'm glad when America's Army, the Proving Grounds, I think the last version really sucked. I really didn't really care. I started trying to play the last version for this new one. I didn't really care for it. I'm glad when they went to this new one, it brought back from a lot of stuff I used to for America's Army 2. I was like, damn, cool. They brought some shit back in there. I was happy. And I was like, that's why I'm back playing it again. I was like, damn. It's not like, that's like, damn. I wish that some of the maps they come back out with, I wish they come back out with, I wish they came back with Pipeline SF. I missed that map. Like to play the old hospital map. That was good too. Oasis, I liked that one. I seen they brought Urban Assault back. That was good. I liked that map. It was alright. Some other ones I wish they brought back, you know. I don't remember all the names off the top of my head. I wish they brought them back. They were very good maps, you know, and a lot of things. But I noticed when I started playing War Thunder again, they made some major changes to that game. It's like there's one map, there's a place I can't remember what map it was. There's a place I can put my tank in one spot in the corner where they can't really see you, but I guess they considered it was a glitch. And I didn't see why it'd be a glitch, but they blocked it off. Like, gosh, because I've wasted my time trying to get over there and find out that spot was blocked off. Like, son of a bitch. You know, I mean, I wish that a lot of things would just come back out again. You know, I missed some of those games. You know. I can't think of any other games I used to play back in the day. I mean, there was quite a few about them, and I never really played. But again, those were the few I topped off. I used to know. I played a lot, you know. I mean, they're doing a good job when they brought Wolfenstein and Doom back. I'm glad they've done that, and they're still keeping continuing with that stuff. I'm glad for that. Like Mortal Kombat, there's something like Killer Instinct. I see that. I'm like, cool, you know. Some games I used to play a lot. I mean, they're bringing some games back. I mean, they should bring a lot of them back. You know, I bet you it'll make some money if they did. It's like I wish I'd had the money to go buy Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, that game is still like $60 today. It's like, damn. I'd love to buy a copy of this. I can actually play online with people. But I just don't have that kind of money. I got to pay my bills first before I do anything like that. Well, I hope this rambling on I'm talking about it's working out pretty well. I mean, you got people still staying in here and listening to what I'm saying. So, yeah. Man, it's like 4:54 right now. Alrighty. I mean, I don't know. I've been trying. I like to rejoin another clan, guild or whatever for America's Army. I like to find one to join them if I wish I knew somebody. I wish I met some of the old people I used to play with back in the day. You know, with them. You know, it's like when it's like Combat Arms. I mean, it had potential at first. I mean, then too bad they kind of killed it. So it's no longer. They don't have servers for it anymore. Since November of last year. And they're like, damn, that kind of sucks. I was like, I put some money into that game, but again, I'm glad I didn't put too much money into it. So I'm glad Star Trek Online is still going on. I did put a lot of money into that game. But again, I haven't played it lately, not for a while. Yeah, I love the first Far Cry too. Too bad I didn't have. I was kind of hoping co-op capability in that game. I was trying to get the mod for co-op. It wasn't the greatest, but again, I was hoping they did more. It's like some of the games today, like the campaigns. I wish they had good co-op playing campaigns in some of those games. Like Far Cry and stuff, and have a partner in the game would be cool. You know, I'd love to see some co-op in those during the single player missions. I can't wait to try out the new Need for Speed game they got out, Payback. I can't wait to get that a shot. I mean, can't wait to get my hands on it. Do some cooking videos. I don't know when the next time would be do anything cooking wise. Right now, the only thing I got to make anything is pork chops. And I just made, last night I made taco salad. So, yeah, I already made that. And that was basically what? I went to buy some nacho cheese Doritos. Mexican cheese and nacho cheese. And some lettuce and black olives. Stuff like that. Mix it all in one dish for myself. You know, that's what and some hamburger and taco seasoning in it. You know, that's what I made last night. I mean, I never really thought about making a video on it again or anything like that. So, you know, it's stuff I might do. I know, you never know. I'm trying to venture and trying to find another niche. Other than computers. You know, that's the only niche I got right now is computer stuff. That's what I'm trying to do with the gaming situation, and I'm trying to see that niche. Get that niche going for gameplay. I don't know. It's like, who wants to watch another person play games? That's another question, you know. But there are people that do out there, you know. I don't know. I mean, I wish I could find something more. I don't know. I'm trying to find another niche. I mean, yeah, there's some people who made some suggestions. They have like how to do stuff, OBS for green screen and stuff. If it wasn't, I mean, it's not that simple of a thing actually. I found as like I'm trying to make it so I'm trying to simplify stuff for people. It's kind of difficult. It's not really simple to set up. You know, you got to first thing you got to buy the green screen cloth or whatever paint. This is what I got for the green screen. You know, I paid like what $15 for this. That's all I paid for. You know, it's basically it's a bed sheet almost. That's all it is. You know, I got it on eBay for $15. It's a 10 by 5. I wish I got a 10 by 10 instead of 10 by 5. But the 10 by 10 is $20. I'm planning to get me another one for it so I can. Yeah, I'm planning to get the 10 by 10. So that's what I'm planning to do. The reason why I don't have it set up right now, it's like, oh, I really don't like why right now. Unless I was gaming or something. That's the only reason. That's why I have it set up. That's what I use it for, you know. I mean, there's many things I could do with the green screen. There's quite a bit of stuff I could do with the green screen. But it's getting people, just getting the software stuff to do it. I mean, you got to know the software first off, anyways. Like the OBS, how to add in your, basically your source videos, all that stuff, and the filters, basically, and how to set them up. It's like, there's a lot of work, and it's a lot of, not, if I could do a step-by-step tutorial on it, but yeah, I could try it, and hopefully somebody understands it. It's like setting up routers and stuff like that. That varies from router to router. You know, because all routers are about different in all aspects, too. You know, depending on your firmware on the router, what firmware you have, or what brand, what make, what model, stuff like that. You know, I mean, I did a video on how to set up a cell phone for to be like your webcam. Oh yeah, I know, it's not really needed. It's something that just makes it cool. Yeah, pretty much. I liked it. It was a cool idea. Thought it would help me out, you know. I mean, I love changing my background, so you can see the background of like my room right here with a sheet covered my door. I wish I got a door, and the reason why I got a sheet covered my door is so my cats can have access to my room. So I don't have to close the door all the time and keep the heat in the room all the time. That's the reason why I got that sheet up on my door. And privacy reasons too. So yeah. But yeah, it's just fun to play with the green screen. Eventually I'd like to do some other things. I mean, one day I'm hoping to do some other stuff. If I could just find, I'm just trying to figure out what else can I mean, in my capability and what I could do. You know, I just don't know. I have some ideas, but again, I'm not a I don't have the entertainment bone in me. That's the thing is. I mean, I can be funny sometimes, I can be boring, real boring, most of the time. You know, it's like, what can I do? It's like stuff I like to do, like go down, like the Jackson events. But again, I can't find a decent enough hotspot in downtown area to connect to. Do a stream from downtown. I have made a couple of attempts to do that a few times. Try to do streaming downtown just before the few events last year. As you said, and when you see some of my videos of last year, I went downtown Jackson and tried to find a good spot in the area for a good hotspot. I couldn't find one whatsoever to get a decent stream going. I mean, I tried the library. I tried the Jackson Orchestra place. I tried any place I can find a good hotspot, even the Xfinity hotspot. The Xfinity hotspot, I think, is the greatest down there neither. I mean, I have tried a few things. I mean, I'd love to get down to a certain event. I'd love to get to when people do live band stuff. You know, when people, local bands, stuff like that, so you don't get hit with copyright crap. You know, because it's like, Maria, it's like I finally got off my suspension of last year for copyright on one of my cat videos, and the people who hit me with a copyright really didn't care, but YouTube's bot bullshit. And I tried talking both the company who had the rights to the song and stuff, and tried to get it removed. And by the time I got to the close to my date being off, it's like it was pointless. So I'm just glad I got my live stream thing back again. You know, I finally got that back and running. That's the middle of December. I still haven't been unable to do it. Instead of doing it because I didn't have nothing to really talk about, and I was still going through the crap of feeling what I was feeling like after the crap happened last year with me being between places to live and couldn't find a place to live, and it was a bitch. You know, I was like, what to do? Phone call. Oh, it's my mom. Hi, Mom. Okay. All right. Yeah. Love you, Mom. I see I'm not really pestering you on it, so I'm trying to be patient. So I talked to my roommate about it, and she understands too. So. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, well, she says I get the money before the end of the month. That'd be fine. So. Okay. Yep. Yeah, because it's got to go to the water bill. That's where it's got to go to. So. All right. Okay. Oh, he's going to be in there probably at the court. He said that he might be in there for a year. I don't know. The other one is she's back working again, so that's going to help out. So, yep. Okay. All right. Love you, Mom. Okay. Bye. Oh, I'm missing something? What am I missing? I mean, missing me? Oh. So yeah, I'd love to just to figure out what to do. I'd like to try to get this life thing going to find something, more views and more and better, and try to get people on here to make money. That's how I make my money on YouTube. More the views, the more the merrier. I'm surprised I'm making money off that Section 8. How I lost my Section 8 voucher video. I'm surprised I wasn't really thinking I was going to make money off that. Like, wow, $10, damn. Just for bitching about what Section 8 did to me. It's like, what the fuck? I was surprised. It's crazy. I mean, some videos I was like some of most of my job application videos. I mean, so I'm getting some money off that also. I'm surprised of. I was like, wow, really? It's something that surprises me half the time. I'm trying. It's like I'm one of those guys. I like to find something that works, and find something that makes me money. Hopefully, that's what I'm trying to do. I just wish I could be more entertaining. I really don't know what to... I wish my grandfather was still alive in a way. Get some of his jokes, man. I mean, it might offend a few people, but again, it might make me some money. Again, kind of miss... It's like, damn, I wish I had this going years ago when I was with my grandpa a lot, you know? It's like, damn. You know... Oh, yeah, a lot of things. I just don't have a very interesting life whatsoever. I like to start getting back into, like, if I, too bad, I try to find, like, something to do tech theater work. I mean, I have found nowhere a place that I could do volunteer work do theater work. I mean, I used to do sound technician out of the theater out of Jonesville. I used to volunteer some of my time over there doing sound work. You know, that's how I learned how to become a DJ in the first place. Doing sound tech before drama and stuff, like in high school and stuff like that. You know. I found it very interesting doing that stuff. That's where I learned a lot of my become a DJ from. A lot of that, you know. That's like I like to do a lot of stuff like that. Like to find a theater I could do some time, volunteer some time, or maybe get paid for. You know, do some work like that. You know, stuff I love to do. You know, I just don't know. I don't know. I just wish I had it so I can have my own building. You just do stuff like this out of, you know, video production and stuff like that, and people can come in and do stuff like this, you know, like green screen stuff or anything they prefer to like. I think one time I tried just for the hell of it, you know, do some recordings for people. I tried to find some like basically some loops that people can rap to and stuff offline, and let them do their own recording, put it on CD. I used to do that years ago. And I like to do something like that again, you know, and try to make some money off of that. But again, I'm not really set up for that here. I don't have the spacing for that stuff. I mean, I'm living under somebody else's roof. I don't have my own. I wish I had my own little building I could do stuff like this out of. You know, that'd be cool. It's something I would love to do. But again, I don't make enough money to do that. I'd like to have my own little studio one day. Do stuff like that all the time. That would be cool. Or hang out with like a local band or something that needs stuff like that done. That'd be nice too. If I know a local band, I know of one local band, but they're kind of getting out of the. Let's say they're like. I don't want to get anybody offended on that part. But again, they're old. They gotten old, and they're not as legit. They don't like moving around a lot anymore. Let's put it that way. One's got back problems and other stuff like that. Age, of course, got to them. You know. I wish I could find something, you know, to keep me busy and occupied other than sitting at home and doing this shit all the time. Like I said, I'd love to find something like a local group band who needs someone like me to do this stuff. It'd be cool. I mean, I don't have to do it for very much. You know, something. Keep me busy. And if I get some good money out of it, that'd be cool. You know? Get me started somewhere. That's what I would like to have. Get started somewhere. Do something. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty. Good girl. So, yeah. I know a lot of people can do things themselves now these days, and it's pretty easy for them now. But yeah, but again, it'd be something I love to do. I don't know. Figure it out. I'll figure it out one day. Hopefully find something. Baby girl. Baby girl. I have to start somewhere. Help me get my channel improved or something. Kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, I can't believe I've been on for 2 hours. Wow. Wait, when you get lost in your own self-conversation, you get lost in the time. That's for damn sure. I was surprised I got this far. You know, usually it's like when I was about ready to give up, and I was like, well, and we found something else to talk about. You know, and plus you've been helpful also on that, Colonel. Appreciate that, because you kind of helped me out in that one. I mean, I don't know. It's like it's what I want to do is figure it out, make some money. Kitty, 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 what you doing, Miss Kitty? This is Miss Kitty right here. Yep, this was my old neighbor's cat over there on First Street. He didn't want her anymore. Yep. So yeah, good girl. Yeah. She's a good kitten. She'll love her kitty. I think you're pregnant again, girl. I think you are. You're getting pretty big. Down there, your belly is. You might be pregnant again. More babies. More babies. Yep. Probably the king was the father this time. Most likely. Yes, you're a good baby girl. Alright. I don't know. Alrighty. I guess I might just jump in and play some games. I don't know what to play right now. I'm just trying to debate choosing from America's Army or War Thunder. I'm not sure exactly which. Probably most likely America's Army. Yeah, I got Maine Coon. His name is Timmy. He's 4 years old. I have right now. Well, they're all laying on my bed right now. I got Miss Kitty. I got Miss Kitty. You see here. Got a Shadow, and she's just a regular American long-haired cat, Calico. Another orange cat, Tabby, American long hair. And my new addition, one of her kittens, Little Miss. Yep. Wasn't thinking about keeping her, but I just decided to because she's so lovable. But I can't do any more of that. I gotta start after I think it should be the last. I'm not gonna get any more cats from this point forward, and just go. And these guys pass on their long life, their whatever lifespan they have, wherever hopefully nothing happens between here and now. Deal until the day they grow old and die. That's it. I'm gonna try to keep just the ones I have. And that's that, because I need to start cutting down the cat population of mine because you never know. It's because I don't want to be that one person that if I ever do, I mean, hopefully never anytime soon, pass away, and I don't want to leave all these cats behind because I see why it's like I don't want that to happen to me, you know. It's like the person before I moved in here. They had a roommate. She passed away, and she had 3 cats, and she was living here when she passed away. And those 3 cats are still here. But again, I don't want to be that type of person and just leave their pets behind. I'll never get a person like that and just keep your cats like that, you know. Especially, you know, it's like, well, I don't want that to happen. I'm hoping. I said, I hope I live a long enough life, and these guys, after these guys, is pretty much, if it comes down to it, I probably will just have 1 cat, and that's it. So yeah, eventually I want to get down to 1 cat. I'm not going to die. I'm going to keep these guys until the day they grow old and die. Hopefully, as I said, nothing happens from here until then. So I hope. I would love to have a dog, but I used to have a dog a long time ago. And I was living on Wilkins Street over here, and somebody, the neighborhood kids in the neighborhood played with her a lot. Had a full-blooded Dalmatian. I had to start keeping her on a chain at nighttime, during the day when I go to, that was when I was working at a job. I had to start keeping her outside on the chain because she loved tearing up the place a lot. So I had to start leaving her outside when I went to work. And when I got home from work, she wasn't outside. Thought maybe somebody tried stealing her again. But that wasn't the case. Because somebody tried stealing, before I lost her, somebody tried to steal her twice from me. The first time, I had her in my car when I was driving, and I pulled into a party store, and left her in the car to go when I was going to get something out of the party store. Come back outside, and my dog was gone. Somebody took her. I was pissed. And trust me, I went searching through the neighborhood for her. I found her. And I was lucky the cops pulled up right behind me at the time, too. I was like, because I used to hit the brakes on my car, put my hazards on, because I saw her, because I found out whoever took them, I guess they sold her to this guy and everything else. And the guy tried to claim it was a pit bull. I was like, what? It's a full-blooded Dalmatian, and he tried to claim it was a pit bull out of the same litter. That he had a bunch of puppies right there, right in the yard, of pit bull puppies, and this is a full-blooded Dalmatian. If you can't tell the difference from a pit bull and a Dalmatian, you got a problem. It wasn't a pit bull at all. It wasn't even mixed. It was 100% purebred Dalmatian, 100%. And if you can't tell the difference between a pit bull and a full-blooded Dalmatian, you got issues, my friend. Cops saw, and he saw right through his story, everything, and he knew it was a full-blooded Dalmatian, and it was my dog. I couldn't believe that. I was like, wow. Got her back, and because the cops told him he said he bought it from somebody. Cop said he would have got him for receiving stolen property. He didn't shut up after that, and I got my dog back, and I was happy. So yeah, I went searching all over the neighborhood for that pup, everywhere. She wasn't even a year old yet when this happened. The second time, somebody, because I was worried about having problems with her getting loose or running off, or because I was working at the time at a job. I was like, oh, what was I going to do with this dog? And then I was worried about getting the house tore up and stuff. That's before I started chaining her up outside. This is the whole. It's like, well, my grandparents were out of town. It's like, great, cool. And I was like, I don't want to start until I figure out something. I was going to stick it in my grandparents' backyard because it's fenced in. Every time I went to work, and my cousin was watching the house. I guess apparently, and he was staying there for a while. Oh, and he decides to, I'm going to keep your dog, saying I wasn't taking care of her. I'm like, what? And I was like, I had to call the cops and everything just to get her back. I was like, you kidding me, right? Yeah. That was the second time. And after that, then I had to chain her up outside. And then well, that was going real well. The chain up outside thing, perfect. No problem there. Well, the neighborhood kids loved her too. They were playing with her. The problem is, they got her off her collar, and I didn't know about it. When I got home from work, I was trying to look for her everywhere on the neighborhood because I thought somebody took her again. Wasn't the case. So, what happened was, because somebody mentioned they saw a dead puppy in the middle of Francis Street. I'm like, oh, great. And I called down to the pound, and they did pick up that's when they were picking up dead animals off the middle of the street before they stopped doing that. And they called down there, gave them the description of the dog, and they said, yep, we picked up a dead dog, full-blooded puppy Dalmatian off Francis Street. And I found out. So that was the end of that. And I was like, made a decision from that point forward. After that, I'm going to wait till I own my own house, then get a dog. That's the plan. That's when I decided from that point forward. Until I get my own house, I'll get a dog again. So until then, I'm going to stick with cats. Cats are much easier and less worried about getting taken or something like that or anything. So I've been having cats ever since then. So, yep. That's like when eventually, hopefully, I get, once I do, I might consider getting a dog again. Who knows? And that probably never happen. If I don't get a house, I won't get a dog. Because the situation I'm currently now, I don't have a decent enough income to even get a place of my own like that. So, yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah, that's why I was like, God damn it. I did. I looked all over that dog until I found out what happened to her. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, once I get a dog, I get a dog. But yeah, not now. Alrighty. I guess. I think I'm done. I've been on for over 2 hours now. I appreciate for all you guys who has been on here and off and on. I appreciate it. I'll be back on again here. I'll probably be playing a game at this point. I don't know what to talk about. It's like I'm telling little stories here and there and stuff like that. So if you want to know more, you can go through a lot of my. You'll get to know me better. If you wanted to get to know me, actually meet me and talk to me instead of assuming what I am and who and what the hell. You know, this is just a portion of my life that you know about on YouTube. This is not my whole entire life. But I'm gonna let you all go. Thanks for watching. At this point, I'll be back on, probably playing some games, and after that. So, all right, I'll catch you all later. You have a good one, and like and subscribe.